Hello my dear students, welcome to social studies class. Today I am going to discuss all about local self-government. That is your chapter number 11. Chapter number 11, local self-government. So in this chapter, I am going to tell you about what the works has been done by the local self-government. Okay, that is the local government, that is village and cities and towns. Okay, the local government, what does they do for normal public? Okay, so India is a vast country. India is a very vast country. Okay, varieties of India is a very vast means a very big country, and different religions are there in India. You can find Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Sikh, all the religions you can find in India. Okay, it is a very vast country. It is a very big country. It is divided into cities, towns and villages. Okay, so India is a very big country and it has been divided into cities, towns and villages. Every city, town and village has its own problem and needs. Okay, so every cities, every towns, every villages have its own problem and own needs. As personally a person have some problems at home, the same way the cities, towns and the villages also have some problem. Okay, some villages having water problem, some towns having road problem, proper roads are not laid. Okay, so this have to be looked after by somebody. Yes, if there is any problem, then obviously somebody needed to look out the problem, what is going on, how can it be rectified, okay, how can it be cured. Okay, so if there is a problem, obviously someone should be there to get out from this problem, to solve the problem. Okay, so this is done by a group of elected person. So this problem are looked after by the elected problems for that particular area. As villages, the people elect as a gram panchayat. We'll read later on all these things. So you have to, what are the problems are arising in a particular areas, okay, cities, towns or villages, that has to be looked by somebody. Okay, somebody, a leader. Okay, anybody can look. Okay, for looking after that particular places, we elect some people, we elect somebody, okay. So in villages this group is called village panchayat. In towns and cities we call it as municipal committee. So villages we call the persons whom the people elect. Okay, that group is in village side areas, that group is said to be a village panchayat, and in cities and town it is said as municipal committee. So the names are different. If the peoples are elected, a group of peoples are elected for a village and to look after the village, what is the problem going on the village, to find the solutions of village. Okay, people elect some group of people. Okay, that is said to be a village panchayat. And if the same thing is happening in the town, and the same thing is done in the town, it is said to be a what? Municipal committee. The name only differs, the works are same only. Okay, so look after their areas. Okay, so these are also called local self-government. Okay, so these are also called, these together as village panchayat, municipal committee, togetherly it is called local self-government. Okay, local self-government means they are looking after their local areas. Okay, so that is why has been said that local self-government. Now village panchayat. In India, very big village has a village panchayat. 2 or 3 small villages may have a common panchayat. Okay, so in India, very big villages. Some villages are small in areas, some villages are big in areas. Okay, so a very big villages have village panchayat to look after the problems of the villagers or problems of the village. Okay, so what are the problems going on that particular village? Okay, the village panchayat only look after that. Okay, So some two or a very big village have a village panchayat for a single village, okay, and some 2 and 3 villages mix up to mix up the villages may have a common panchayat. 2 or 3 villages togetherly have a common panchayat, okay. The village panchayat consists of its members. The members are elected by villagers who are above 18 years of age. Yes, the village panchayat will consist of its members. If a group of people are said to be a village panchayat, okay, so that village panchayat have members, okay. So the village panchayat consists of members. Many members make a village panchayat, okay. Not only one member can be in a village panchayat. There are many members, okay. So the members are elected by villagers. So of course we elect our leaders, okay. So the same way the villagers elect their leaders to solve their problems, okay. So elect their leaders. So the villagers only elect the village panchayat, and the villagers who elect, okay, that person should be 18 years of age, okay. So below 18 years you cannot elect, okay, you cannot give vote, okay, for the member of the village panchayat. It should be above 18 years. So a candidate consisting this election must be 21 years of age. The person who is standing, okay, who has been elected, okay, that elected person should be of age 21 years. So as a difference, suppose I am going to elect a person, okay. So I am going to elect for the election, okay. I have to give a vote, okay, my vote. So I should be 18 years, means I have to be 18 years. So if my age is below 18 years, I cannot elect, I cannot give my vote, okay, to that particular member. And the member who has been elected, that member should be of 21 years, but not less than the 21 years, okay. Every panchayat must have at least one woman in its member. The elected members are called panchas. The elected members, okay, they are called as panchas, and every panchayat should have at least one woman member, okay. At least the panchayat of the village, the member from among the lots of members of the panchayat, one member should be woman, okay. And the elected members, those who are elected, that's said to be a what? Panchas. From the panchas, one member is elected directly as pradhan or sarpanch. So from the panchas, one member has been elected. That member elected as a pradhan or panchas, okay. Pradhan or sarpanch. From the panchas, one member is elected directly as pradhan or sarpanch. The village panchayat is also called gram sabha. The village panchayat is also called as a gram sabha. We can call the village panchayat as a gram sabha. They are chosen for a term of 5 years. Yes, once you elect, they will be the leader of that particular area for 5 years. They have been chosen as our leaders up to 5 years, okay. After 5 years, again the election will happen, okay. So the village panchayat looks after the needs and problems of people of the village. The village panchayat makes arrangements to keep the village neat and clean. It has to make available the drinking water for the villagers. As I already said you, the work of the village panchayat, the members of the village panchayat have to look after the villagers' needs, the needs of the villagers, whether they are getting pure water, whether the roads are laid properly or not. Many problems are there, okay. So that has to be looked on by the village panchayat. Their work is to keep the village neat and clean, okay, and make available drinking water for the villagers, okay, pure drinking water for the villagers. The village panchayat maintains roads and street lights in village. So the village panchayat also maintains the roads, okay, roads and the street lights, okay, electricity, they solve the electricity problems also. As it has been said that we elect someone to look after us, okay, so look after. So village panchayat, work of the village panchayat is to look after the villagers and the problems of the villagers, okay, to solve that problem. It runs primary schools for the children and health centers and dispensaries with facilities for injections and vaccination for the villagers. So not only they look after for the road, if the road is properly laid or not, if they are getting proper drinking water or not, if they are getting a street light, proper electricity is provided or not. Apart from this, it runs primary schools, okay, primary schools for the children, primary schools for the children, education support, okay, education, they look after the education, whether the education is going properly or not in the villages, okay, and they look after, they give they support for the health centers, okay, they provide dispensaries with facilities of injection and vaccination. So they look after the dispensaries, whether the injection and vaccinations has been provided properly or not, if the needy are getting the proper medicines or not, they look after the healthcare centers, okay. So it works for the development of agriculture and industries in the village, okay. So they also, the village panchayat also works for the development of agriculture and industries. It organizes fairs and festivals. It acts as a court and settles disputes of the villagers. So it organizes the fairs, okay, fairs and the festival. Different festivals has been organized by the village panchayat, and the fairs also has been organized by the village panchayat, okay. The village panchayat acts as a court, okay, to settle down the problems of the villagers. So if someone comes from the village member, okay, not the panchayat members, the normal villager, if someone comes with his or her problem to the village panchayat, it is the right and duty of the village panchayat to solve that particular problem. The members of the village panchayat meet regularly to discuss different welfare schemes. Yes, the members of the village panchayat meet and discuss about all the problems and discuss about the welfare schemes. Okay, what the welfare, okay, for the villagers can be bought in the village. Okay, so all these things will be discussed. All these things are discussed by the village panchayat members. The government appoints men and women to work in the village as Gram Sevak and Gram Sevikas. Yes, the government appoints men and women to work in village as Gram Sevak. Okay, the man is said to be a Gram Sevak and the woman member is said to be a woman employee is said to be a Gram Sevika, as they solves the problem, as they look after them village. Okay, so Sevak and Sevikas, they help the panchayats and the villages to improve their living and working conditions. The Gram Sevak and the Sevikas help the panchayat to improve their living and working, okay, so working conditions. Okay, how they can improve their working conditions, what are the techniques they can use for the betterment of the villages. Okay, grant sanction by the government is its main source of income. So to do something we need money. Okay, the same way villagers also, the village panchayat also needs money to do something, to lay down a road. The village panchayat need money. So from where does they get money? Okay, from the government grants. Okay, so government grants sanctions for them, sanctions by the government, it in its main source of income. The municipal committee, now we move on towards the town, villagers. Okay, so now, still now I told you about the village panchayat who works in the village for the betterment of the villagers. Okay, now we move on towards the municipal committee, that is in cities and towns. Okay, the municipal committee does all the things in a city that a panchayat does in a village. The municipal committee also have the same work. Okay, do the same things for the betterment of the for the betterment of the city people. Okay, city people, the same the village panchayat did for the do for the people of the villages, but the name has been changed since it is a village. That's why the village panchayat, and it is in the cities. Okay, so it is a municipal committee. In big cities like Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Delhi, Kanpur, etc., it is called municipal committee. So, municipal corporation, municipal committee or municipal corporation in the big cities. We call it as we don't call them village panchayat. We call them as a municipal corporation. The members of the municipal committee are also elected by the people, the same way the members of the gram panchayat has been elected for the gram panchayat or village panchayat has been elected. The same way here also in the cities also there have been the municipal corporation members has been elected by the people of that city. Okay, so they are called municipal councillors. The elected members are said to be as municipal councillors. Okay, as the council. Okay. The city is divided into wards. Each ward elects one member for the committee. The city is quite big. Okay, big in area compared to the village. Okay, that is why city is divided into wards. Okay, different wards. Okay, so each wards elect one member from the committee. The elected members then elected chairman for the municipal committee. The elected members, those who are elected, okay, from that a chairman has been elected by the municipal committee. A leader has been elected by the municipal committee. Normal people elect the municipal committee, and from that municipal committee one member has been elected. Okay. So that is said to be a chairman. The head of the municipal corporation is called mayor. The head of the municipal corporation is said to be a mayor. The one who is head in the municipal corporation, it is said to be a mayor. The municipal committee makes arrangement for the drinking water in the cities. It works for the maintenance of roads and street lights. It also builds new roads, parks, stadiums, etc. So, the municipal committee makes the arrangement of drinking water. They look after the same way the village panchayat do for the villages. The same way here also municipal committee look after whether the people are getting drinking water properly, the light, electricity, whether the electricity is provided properly or not to the people, whether the roads are built properly or not, the maintenance of the road, okay, whether the road is maintained properly or not, okay. So it also builds the new roads. Not only they look after the maintenance of the road, they build the new roads, parks, stadiums, and all these things are built by the municipal committee. So it runs schools and libraries. It runs health centers and dispensaries for the sake. So the municipal committee also runs schools and libraries. Okay, schools and libraries for the education, and health center and dispensaries. They look after the health center and dispensaries. Okay, they run. Okay, so it registers birth and deaths. Yes, so the municipal committee registers the birth and the death. Okay, so they provide the birth certificate. Okay, so but whenever a newborn child, no, so obviously go and register in the municipal committee. Yeah, my ward, okay, my son or my daughter has been born on particular date and time, all these things. Okay, so it registers all the birth and the death. Okay, so it arranges fairs and exhibitions. So in different areas, the municipal committee arranges fairs and different exhibition. Educational exhibition for the betterment of the children. Okay, exhibition means that people go and look after the things and then learn many things. Different arts and science exhibition, different types of exhibitions are there. It is arranged by the municipal committee only. So it arranges public transport like buses. It builds and maintains market. It provides playground for the children. So municipal committee also arranges the buses for the public to travel from one place to another. It builds and maintains the market. Okay, the market area. It builds the market. Okay, and it maintains the market area. It provides playground for the. They also provide the playground for the children where the children can go and play. Okay, and maintain their health conditions. To carry on these programs, the municipal committee needs money. So, of course, to do something, we need money, okay. Suppose, if I want to do something. Okay, obviously I need a money. If I want to go from one place to another, obviously I need a money. If I want to build something, I need money. So do all these things, the municipal committee also need money. From where does they get the money? So it has been different sources of money. It gets money from taxes levied on water, electricity, house, market, entertainment and vehicles. So it get money, the money from the taxes which is imposed. Okay, so imposed, levied on water. Okay, the taxes which people pay on water, electricity, houses, market and environment and vehicles, movement of vehicles also you have to pay the tax. You have heard about the taxes. Whatever you buy, you get, you have to give the tax. You have to pay the tax to the government. Okay, so besides, the government also gives its grants for various development schemes. Okay, so not only from the taxes, besides all the taxes also government also grants for the various developmental schemes. Okay, if they want to for the welfare of that particular area, for the welfare of a particular city, if the corporation committee, okay, so that is municipal committee and municipal corporation want to do something for the welfare of that particular cities. Okay, so they have to bring the some schemes. Okay, for educational schemes. Okay, they have to provide the education for the primary school, primary children. Okay, so that is one kind of educational scheme. Then health scheme. Okay, different schemes are there which has been provided by the government. Okay, the government from that scheme. Okay, so the the municipal committee gets money from the government. The government provides the money for introducing that scheme. Okay, for the welfare of the people. Thus, the village panchayat and municipal committees work to make our lives better and comfortable. We must help and cooperate them in their work. So, the village panchayat, thus the village panchayat and the municipal committee work to make our lives better and comfortable. Okay, so better and comfortable. Okay, they work for us. So for making our life better and comfortable, the municipal committee and the village panchayat works for us. Okay, we must help and cooperate them in their work. So yes, of course, if something is better for us, something makes us comfortable, something makes us joyful. Okay, we have to cooperate with them, because cooperating them only encourages them to do more things, more goodness. Okay, goodness to their particular society, goodness to the society. Okay, so here ends this chapter. If you have any doubt, any questions regarding this chapter, you can contact me between 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. to get it clarified with all your doubts. Thank you.